And again, when you look at this section, make it relatively large, and think of this with all the other parts of the drawing with a line of action. And it might help you, even though it's just this popcorn idea, if you lay it out a little bit, give it some direction, and then if you really take and look at one section of it, you can see the contour idea that might help you and give you some direction, at least, on that piece there. So if you take one piece, just by sketching it out a little bit, giving it these basic shapes again, and you can always go back in with a contour, but just giving yourself a little set of proportion here. So if I look at this foreground section right here, and again, it's not really rectangular, but following those curves, and the outside curve that you see is a characteristic of what's beneath it. So a circular shape that you could throw in there just to give you the idea. And if it's a cross contour line, keeping it light or finding it over the edge. And you can see evidence of the kernel kind of snapped right in there. So it gives you a little bit to start off. So even though it's this organic piece, to help you draw it, try to find some of the mechanical geometry that's in there to help you. So this might have a circular, and it would also help with the shading of it. But you can just do one or more, whatever you feel the need for. But there's a little section, very abstract looking. It's not until you put it in connection with everything that it makes sense what it is. So I tend to use a basic beginning shape. And building it up like so. Again, it's a simple looking shape, but then it has a lot of complex pieces to it. It's almost like a landscape. So once I have this initial sketch, it makes it that much easier. Each one of these pieces actually has a light source, shading hitting it, everything that you can come across with. And again, something so simple just looks for a lot of the detailing that's going to help you lay this out. And emphasize the values there. So here's an example where it's just going light to dark, wrapping around this form. And it gives a little more structure so you can see the the depth of it. And it becomes a very organic design there. And then always trying to find the darkest value to contrast everything against. And even then you can see the natural look to it. Again, turn the drawing, get the best area that you can. And again, try to look for the solid shapes, and the shadows are going to help define the form really good on this piece right here.